never been around Tanjiro? That was great. My man can't even take a poop in peace. Hey guys, it's your girl Laisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we are back with another reaction to Demon Slayer. We are now on to episode 2, which is called Water Hashira Giyu Tomioka's Pain. Wow, your girl is having trouble talking today. Please be patient with me. Anyhow, we had the season opener, which was great. We got a little bit of an extended episode to see what's been going on since last season. Highlights were basically that we see that Muzan's palace be opening up anywhere it wants to, which is problematic. The Hashiras have decided to start training all of the Demon Slayers underneath them because they realize that a very big battle is coming their way and they're woefully unprepared. So 6 of the Hashiras are now providing training to all of the different Demon Slayers from the bottom up. And the only one that's not participating is Giyu. He said he didn't want to do it. He didn't explain why. And we see that Tanjiro was notified of this by a letter from the master. We don't know what else it said, but yeah, he was notified of that. And then we also see that Miss what was her name? Tamayo, I think her name is, who is the demon scientist, doctor. I'm not sure what you want to call her, but she's been invited to come to the Hashira camp because they want her help in figuring out what's going on with Nezuko and why she's a daywalker and possibly what Muzan wants with her. I mean, they know what he wants with her, but how he might be able to get that. So yeah, those were the main things. Everyone's training, everyone's leveling up, getting ready, and I'm excited to see what's going on with Giyu and why he decided not to join into this training, which I feel like he would provide very valuable lessons to. So, oh, and we also learned that the mark thing is something that all the Hashiras should be able to achieve potentially. So, all right, ready to jump into this episode. Just before I do though, if you'd like to be notified of when I do uploads of this show or anything else you might be watching of mine, please go ahead and join the fam, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you'll be in the know. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now. That is the most unenthusiastic dusting I've ever seen. Yeah, well, when you're a demon, I feel like there's not a lot that you fear. As she should be. Talking crows are weird into themselves, is it not? Wow, I thought that was going to be a much more graceful jump. Collaborate! Which is so funny because that's the same Hashira that did not believe that there was any way that demons and humans could work together. Come to my mansion. I'll put you up, give you a pasta and lobster. For a favorable response. Ooh, I like that. Y'all need to put that in your next cover letter for a job. I look forward to a favorable response from you. Put it in their heads. Yep. And as a scientist, you can't leave that. You met him? Huh. Yeah, we're doing it. Exactly. May as well go to something that's interesting. Very well may be. Intro. I didn't watch it last time, so we're going to watch it this time. Zenitsu always looking like he's on the verge of dying, but he's cut though. He's cut though. Oh my gosh, look at Tanjiro so scarred up. Poor baby. What's going on between these two though? I want to find out this season. That was a little off time. Oh, we get to hear the letter. Yay. I was right. Why? I think you should. If anyone can get through to Giyu, it's you. I had a feeling that, you know, what he was saying last episode about how he's not like the rest of them, they took it as an insult, but I think he was thinking that he's not at their level. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that might be what he's trying to say. Going for a walk. Because she would have put your ass back in bed. Know that. She was little, but she's mighty. Aw, look at him like, how do I put this in a good way? I think you just need to be yourself on this one, Tanjiro. Is she gonna bring food? Food is a great way to start any conversation. Or alcohol.
難しいな。
It is, but it's not.
おにぎりを用意しました。
Yum!
その方の分です。
It's a great way to break the
何を置い
ice.
てもまずしっかり食べないと。
Yes.
行ってきます。
Can you not take a horse or something?
こんにちは。すみません。
He's gonna keep talking. You know he's not leaving, Gyu, so you might as well answer. Right? He's gonna keep coming. You know he wasn't gonna just... Yeah, he's coming.
帰りますだな。
No,
聞き間違いだ。
you didn't. Have you never been around Tanjiro? That was great. Oh, Tanjiro is so cute.
お、知ってたんですね。よかった。
I love how they always show the difference of how rough Tanjiro's hands are.
稽古つけてもらっていいですか？
Aww.
つけない。
Why?
どうしてですか？
Yeah.
じんわり怒っている匂いがするんですけど。
Oh yeah, he smells really well. I forgot.
お前は水柱にならなければならなかっ
But
た。
you're the water Hashira.
新しい呼吸を派生させるのは珍しいことじゃないそうなので。
It's pretty much only you.
水柱が不在の今、一刻も早く誰かが水柱にならなければならない。
Why can't it be you,
水
bro?
柱が不在？義勇さんがいるじゃない
That's
です
what I
か。
was saying. Like, is that you? Is that not you?
俺は水柱じゃない。
Oh. Why are you not?
帰れ。
No.
傷よく話をしてやってくれないか。
Don't give up, bro.
義勇さん、おにぎり持ってきたんですけど、一緒に食べませんか？
I love his voice. Giya-san. How can you say no to Tanjiro? He's so sweet. Oh.
義勇さん、おはようございます。
Just stick it out. He's gonna... Persistence always pays off.
このところ鬼の出現は収まっているようです。
Bro, you might as well just work with him because it's gonna be easier.
では稽古しましょう。義勇さん。
Oh my god, his tone of voice is everything.
義勇さん。義勇さん。義勇さん。
The back.
義勇さん。
My man can't even take a poop in peace.
これは一生続くのだろう。
Yep, he will.
話したら
He's got...
付きまとうのをやめ
There you go. You're starting to figure it out. I thought you was slow.
最終選別を突破してない。
Oh, okay. Well,
鬼に身内を殺された少年サビトという獅子色の髪の少年と
Kendrill's met him. They're friends. Don't worry, he forgives you, bro. Oh, look at young. Is that young you? Cute.
13歳だった。
Baby.
サビトは正義感が強く心の優しい少年だった。
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen Giyu smile.
サビト一人だけだ。
He's not regretful, though.
俺は最初に襲いかかってきた鬼に怪我を負わされて朦朧としていた。サビトが助けてくれた。
Aw, he was your hero.
サビトは俺を別の少年に預けて助けを呼ぶ声の方へ行ってしまった。
He was truly a hero. Wow, that view was crazy.
俺は確かに7日間生き延びて選別に受かったが、助けられただけの人間が果たして選別に通ったと言えるのだろうか。
So you don't feel like you earned it. Okay, that's different. Okay.
俺は水柱になっていい人間じゃない。
Carrying that around all this time?
柱たちと対等に肩を並べていい人間ですらない。
I was right. So what he was saying is I'm not the same as you is deprecating.
鬼殺隊に俺の居場所はない。
But you, how many demons have you taken out since
柱
though,
に稽
bro?
古をつけてもらえ。それが一番
Oh, look at Tanjiro crying for him.
出たかもしれないが、
You're here for a reason, bro.
時間の無駄だ。
No, he's not. In fact, you probably motivated him to be with you more. The only other person that's harder on themselves than you is Tanjiro.
自分が死ねばよかったと思っている。
Survivor's guilt, yup.
痛いほどわかる。
Master knew what he was doing sending Tanjiro to him.
さぎり山で俺に稽古をつけてくれた少
Yeah,
年。
tell Giyu that.
もう死んでしまっていたはずの彼らが。俺を
I miss
助けて
Tanjiro with long hair. I hope he lets it grow out again. Come on, show.
生きていたら義勇さんと同じくらいの年になる人。
Yeah,
選別の時、みんなを助けたんだ。
exactly.
さんは
自分が死んでいたらよかったと思っているんだ。
Yeah, well, that thinking, that's why he hasn't pushed himself
だって
harder.
俺も同じことを思った。
Mm-hmm.
命をかけて俺たちを守ってくれた。
Miss you, bro!
見事な生き様だった。最後まで。
Damn, I miss Rengoku still.
俺が死んだらよかったんじゃないかと思った。
You're here for a reason, Tanjiro.
いつか無惨を倒せたんじゃないかって。
You should be saying this out loud, Tanjiro.
信じると言われたならそれに答えること以外
Didn't I just say that? You're here for a reason, Gyu. That's why you're here. Make it worth Sabito's
ギ
sacrifice.
ユさんに何て言ったらいいんだろう。
Exactly what, well, maybe not exactly what Inosuke said, but close enough.
ギユさんはサビトから託されたものを
Mm-hmm.
繋いでいかないんですか。
Period.
自分が死ねばよかったなんて二度と言うなよ。もし
Exactly.
お前とはそれまでだ。友達を辞める。
Exactly.
そんなことは承知の上で鬼からお前を隠して守っているんだ。
Exactly.
お前の姉を冒涜するな。絶対死ぬんじゃない。
Exact.
姉が
You forgot what he told you?
お前も繋ぐんだ。
Exactly.
なぜ忘れていた？
Because you were wallowing in self-pity. As we oft do.
思い出したくなかった。
Exactly.
スタコ姉さん、
Aw,
サビト。
your sister looks just like you.
まずい。ピクリともしなくなったぞ。
Tanjiro's like, what did I do? Did I break him?
ギユさん
No, it wasn't. I think that was exactly the right question.
早食い勝負をするのはどうだろ
Why not?
う。が降りてないから手合わせ的なことできないし。
Do you have food to offer?
遅れてしまったが、俺も稽古に。
ギユさん、ざるそば早食い勝負しませんか。
Huh?
なんで？
Exactly.
しのぶさん。そういや
Nothing.
聞いてないですね。
She is busy trying to figure out what's going on with Nezuko.
感情の制御ができないのは未熟
She's so mad about having to work with a demon. She's so mad. I love her. Yep. That is a great, great way to show how she has that mask of a smile.
今回の柱稽古には参加できま
I
す。
feel like her technique would be very useful for those who are not quite as physically strong.
こっち。
The master's making me work with a demon and I hate it.
もっと師範と稽古したいです。 花尾も随分自分の気持ちを素直
I
に
wonder
言
whose
うよう
effect that is.
私の姉、花江を殺した鬼について話したいと思います。
Okay, it was just about all the backstories this episode.
その鬼の殺し方について
Uh-huh.
話しておきましょう。
Is that it? Just like that? I kind of wanted to know the story, bro. Who is it? Oh, that's that Muzan. Cool. I love the animation in this show so much. It's so beautiful. Okay, flashback to Tanjiro's dad. So many questions about that backstory, but I feel like we're not getting that till the final season.
その半分はもちろんサビトの形見。そしてもう半分は鬼に殺された姉の北子さん
Aw,
の。
that's beautiful. All right, guys, another solid episode. Like that a lot. We finally got some backstory on Gyu and what's going on there. My prediction from last episode was correct that the master wanted Tanjiro to go talk to him. And I said last episode that that's actually a really good idea because Tanjiro was the one who got through to him way back when in episode 1 and convinced him not to take out Nezuko, even though that was what he was trained to do. So Tanjiro's earnestness is something that is very hard to resist. And it worked on Gyu once, and we see that it worked on him again. I love seeing the way that Tanjiro just decided to be persistent. Like, you know, after that first conversation, Gyu was very cold, very detached, almost rude. And for a lot of people, that would have been enough to be like, okay, you know, not welcome here, got the message, let me leave. But Tanjiro remembered, you know, the letter saying how persistent, like, can you please be persistent in talking to Gyu for me? And we saw that if there's one thing that Tanjiro is, it is stubborn, it is persistent. That is why he's such a damn good Demon Slayer now, is because things don't always come easy to Tanjiro, but he's got tenacity in spades. So I love just seeing the way he just showed up everywhere, like, hello, Gyu-san, Gyu-san. And like that little sing-songy voice, like I'm saying it really nice and polite so you can't get mad at me. But, as it says in the Bible and so many other wise books that, whoever is the person who's persistent is always successful. Keep knocking and someone's going to eventually answer that door. And Gyu finally realized he wasn't going to get no peace, no rest until he just talked with Tanjiro already and stopped trying to avoid him. So that tenacity paid off, and I don't think anybody else would have had the patience to stick with Gyu like that, to be perfectly honest. I think everybody else would have given up on him. But we got the backstory. We find out that Sabuto was actually besties with Gyu, and we haven't heard or seen anything about Sabuto since season 1, but it makes so much sense that everything that happened, the fact that Sabuto is the reason why Gyu is here, and we discover that's the second time in Gyu's life that someone sacrificed their life to protect him. It would be a lot. Survivor's guilt is real. It's very, very heavy. It's not an easy thing to deal with. And for him, he just has been walking around feeling unworthy, feeling like it should have been Sabito who was sitting here being the next Water Hashira, not him. And I really like that it came back to, I kept saying throughout the episode, he's here for a reason. Tanjiro, and I knew as soon as he said that story that I'm like, that's Tanjiro. Tanjiro is constantly thinking he's not worthy and that other people deserve more than he does. But again, they're all there for a reason. Tanjiro survived when his family didn't because he's supposed to be here. He's got an arc, he's got a part to play, and as we know as viewers, that's eventually to take down Muzan. No one else is going to be able to do that. At least that's my belief system anyways at this point, as someone who's not read the manga, but digressing. And the same thing with Gyu. He survived for a reason, just like Sabuto told him with a slap to his face when he was being disrespectful about having the gift of life. He said, don't ever say that to me again. He's like, your sister, who had no reason not to want it, your sister well and truly knew what she was doing, sacrificing herself to keep you alive. She gave you that gift because she thought you were worth it. She wanted you to carry on. And then you're saying that you don't care about that gift. You're saying that you believe your sister should have lived. Show that you honor this, show that you honor her, show that you honor the gift she gave you by living your life to the fullest, by living up to your full potential. That is the best way to honor somebody who went out of their way to protect you. And the same thing with Sabuto. Sabuto, he rescued all those other demon slayers, and he did what he did because he wanted to. He knew that he could have died. He knew that he could have just protected himself and got to the end. He didn't want to. He sacrificed his life, and for what we saw back in season 1, he never regretted his decision. He never said to Tanjiro, man, I wish I had never done this. He was fine with that. His spirit is at rest. So when Tanjiro asked him the question, because I love that we've got to see, go through Tanjiro's thinking and how he felt he really related to Gyu on that survivor's guilt and just, overall feeling like you're not quite enough. And then finally just decided to ask him a question. He's like, I just need to know, are you not going to pass on this gift that was given to you by Sabito, right? He gave you this gift. He sacrificed his life so you would have a chance to continue on, and all those other demon slayers that survived. Is your way of thanking him to give up and not to live up to your fullest potential when you've got this opportunity? You're here training with the best. The other Hashiras are strong and amazing, and they push you and they can push you to be better, and you're not going to take that because you feel like it shouldn't have been you. Just think about that. So anyways, I love how that, he literally physically felt the slap that he got all those years ago and remembered exactly what happened, and that was what he needed. So yeah, it turned out to be the necessary reminder for him of the gift that he's been given by Sabito, by his sister, by the very kimono that he wears that symbolizes these two people that did so much for him. He needs to continue on and work to be the Water Hashira, because it can't be Tanjiro. Tanjiro's style is no longer strictly water. We know that. He's water and fire. He'll probably pick up a few other things too. So yeah, the Water Hashira is him. Gyu needs to just step up and step into that role already. And yeah, he's decided to join the training. So good, because he is an amazing swords person. And Tanjiro definitely has some more things around the water technique he could probably improve on as well. So yeah, I like that. A deeper episode, really nice. I like that a lot. And yeah, I like seeing this relationship between Tanjiro and Gyu developing. I have a feeling that he's going to be one of the first to get his mark as well, actually. Outside of that, we just had a little bit of Lady Tamayo. She's decided to go to the mansion, go to the Hashira headquarters. I knew she would, though, because if nothing else, the scientific gold mine that is now Nezuko, that's too much to turn down, right? Even if it might, like she said, in the end, they've proven they can find us now anyway. So she's like, well, we could run, but what's that going to get us, right? We might as well go and see what we can do to figure this out, because it could be the difference of, it could change everything for demons as well as just, what's going on with Muzan. So, but we also saw a little bit of Lady, what was her name? Kocho. We already know that she does not like demons. She does not respect them at all. And we saw from 2 seasons ago, I believe it was now. Yeah, 2 seasons ago, how she felt, you know, talking to Tanjiro about that, because she has that interesting, she had some feelings about Tanjiro taking his sister around with him. So anyways, we know that she doesn't think that there's any way that demons and humans can coexist. She doesn't believe that demons can be trusted in any way. And that's because of what happened to her sister. And yeah, hearing the master tell her that he's inviting a demon to their home and she has to work with them. Yeah, I loved, like I said, the way they illustrated it with her having this face of serenity, but then like the twitching eyebrow and then like the muscles behind her face snapping because she literally wants to scream and lose her stuff. People with the fake masks scare me the most, honestly. I kind of want her to just lose it and smash a few things. But anyways, I think she might get there at some point. But it'll be interesting. I think this is a good life lesson for her as well, that sometimes what we believe to be true is not necessarily so. And now with her having to spend so much time with the very thing she swears can't be a certain thing, she'll learn pretty quickly that maybe demons are more than what she thought, or at least some of them are. Not all are like Tamayo. We know she's definitely an anomaly. But anyway, so that's what's going on there. And it looks like she's not going to be providing any Hashira training. And I said in the episode, I think that's a shame, because her poisons, I think, are very, very good skill for the Hashiras to learn, because not all of them are going to have the gift of physical strength. And one thing I liked about her technique all those seasons ago when we saw her in action was the fact that she used, like, she didn't have the strength. She said, I can't lift a big heavy sword. There's certain things I'm physically not capable of doing. So I found a way to lean into other strengths that I had to be just as lethal. And that's why I think that would be great training for, I mean, we haven't seen any girl Hashiras, or demon slayers, even though I know there has to be some. But either way, anyone who's either women that are there or just men who may, just like I said, are not as physically strong as others, I think her technique would have been very useful. But anyway, understandably, her other skill set around science and demonology and pharmaceuticals is equally important right now. So she's going to be out there. So it'll be interesting to see how she and Tamayo get along. I think we're going to have some hijinks there. And yeah, she's going to tell us her story next episode. We're going to find out more about what happened to her sister and why she's carrying around all this anger, this direct, visceral anger towards demons. So good episode. Like I said, once again, it was pretty much all Tanjiro, which I don't mind, but I'm very much looking forward to seeing Tanjiro in action coming up next episode and seeing this training arc kick off. So yes, I enjoyed this a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please show some love to this video, and I will see you in the next one.